Hello, everybody. Hey. I'm back with another collective reading. Please like, share, and subscribe, and take whatever resonate and leave the rest. Anybody wanting a personal reading or have any questions, information is in the description box on how to reach out to me, as well as anybody wanting to have a vent session. That information is also in the description box. But yeah, I'm gonna shuffle these cards up, then we gonna get right into it. Hope everybody having a good day so far. One time for the one time. Right, let's see. What's the tea? Let's see. Oh, so we got heart to heart. So collective, someone could be, wanting to come towards you to have a heart to heart with you. So this could be a deep conversation that they're wanting to have with you, an intimate discussion. They want to come towards you and be blunt and honest with whatever they have to say to you. Oop. But this could be someone who is lusting after you, collective. Or they could be wanting to have this heart-to-heart about their lustful ways. Them being greedy when it came to their lustful ways. So they could be wanting to have sex with you. They could be wanting to bareback you. But they could be wanting to be inconsiderate by barebacking you because their plan is to get you pregnant. So not only are they lusting after you, collective, they want to get in just so they could trap you. Well, I ain't gonna say trap you. It could be a trap, but they could just be wanting to get you pregnant. So I would be careful because this person is inconsiderate. You may not be wanting to have sex right now, but because they are lusting after you, they could be wanting to come in with this heart to heart to get what they want. And we have Bye Felicia. So you could be piecing out, saying thank you next, leaving the situation and not caring. So even after this heart to heart, you could have left this person alone because you realized that they just wanted to have sex with you, that they were just lusting after you. Or someone could be leaving someone that they were with, and they could be saying thank you next to this person just to come towards you to have a heart to heart with you. Any more for this reading, spirits? What else for this reading? May I please have the messages? So we got long calls. So this person could be coming in after leaving another situation, claiming to want to go the long haul with you. They could be in it to win it, wanting to have long-term intentions towards you, and they may want to invest with you. They could be invested in this. And then we have black sheep. You could be this black sheep, collective, rebelling, going against expectations, defying norms. Then we have ghosts. Now this person who's wanting to come towards you to have this honest conversation, heart to heart, this could have been someone that either you ghosted, collective, or they could have ghosted you, and someone had no closure, or there could have been no closure in the situation. So you could have seen this person or viewed this person as being a coward for ghosting you and not letting you know. So they could have been in a situation with someone else and you could have not known this, and they could have just ghosted you, and instead of telling you what was really going on, or that they even were in a situation with someone else. So they just took it upon themselves to do this disappearing act to ghost you instead of being honest with you. And now they could be wanting to be honest, come back and have this heart to heart because they've been lusting after you. Any more? Shaking my head. Any more? What else, Spirit? Give me the tea. And we have tiptoeing. So like I said, this person could have been with someone else while trying to be with you, or while lusting after you. They could have been trying to avoid getting caught. They could have been acting shady towards you, trying not to get caught up being found out by being with someone else. So they could have been sneaking around you, and they could have gotten tired of sneaking around, and that's why they chose to ghost you, collective. Now let's see. What else for this reading, Spirit? What's the tea on this person wanting this heart to heart? So we got falling in love. So this person could be falling in love with you, collective, and that's why they are wanting to come back to have this heart to heart with you. Whether they saw it coming or not, the heart's getting involved and it's getting deep fast. This is more than a fling. So this could have been someone that you had a fling with, and it could have been a fling because, like I said, they could have been with someone else. Hello. And now they're wanting to leave this person, or they could have already left this person and planning on coming towards you because they fell in love after ghosting you and trying to act shady. This could have been someone who broke your heart by ghosting you, or they could have wanted to break your heart. Sometimes the worst breakups are the ones that never got full closure. Like I said, this person just ghosted you, disappeared, so there was no closure when it came down to this situation. What hurts most isn't the ending, it's the fact that it never felt ever felt so right. So this could have been someone that you had a good connection with. Things could have felt right. You guys could have had a good vibe together, all for them to ghost you. So like I said, you could have had no closure because you didn't know what was going on in the situation. All the while this person was with someone else, and because they realized that they felt like it was right with you, now they could be leaving this person and trying to come towards you because they realized that they broke their own heart trying to break yours, collective. Any more tea? Plenty more. And we got party scenes. So this could be someone who likes to be in a party scene. The vibe is social, the setting is electric, and everyone's playing a role. Some are here to connect, some just want the spotlight. So this person could love the party scene, collective. And maybe you're not the type to party, so they could have left you behind because you weren't really into the partying scene, or they could have just chose the party scene over you because they could have viewed you as a black sheep. And we got clean slate. So like I said, this person is wanting to have a clean slate with you, come to you, have this heart to heart, be blunt and honest with you about what's been going on. A full reset is now in play. Past decisions, outdated dynamics, and former versions of self are no longer calling the shots. So because this person realized that they broke their own heart trying to break yours, they could be trying to clean things up, clean up their behaviors so that they can have a clean slate with you. Then we have dirty laundry. So there could have been some dirty laundry being outed about this person, two-timing, trying to sneak around and act shady. They thought they'd buried it deep, but old messes have a way of resurfacing, and this one's messy enough to leave a stain. So like I said, they could have thought that them trying to two-time tiptoe around would be kept a secret, but their dirty laundry could be aired, or someone could be wanting to come towards you and tell you some sort of dirty laundry of this person or what this person have been doing. And before this person comes towards you and tell you this person may want to come towards you first and have this heart-to-heart, to be blunt and honest with you, because they don't want someone else airing out their dirty laundry. So they could be feeling like it's better if they come towards you and tell you what was going on first. Any more spirits? Whoa. So we got shady dealings. So this person could have been involved with some shady dealings. There's money, influence, or power changing hands in a way that isn't meant to be traced. So they could also have some dirty laundry about doing some sort of shady dealings when it came to money and influence, as well as power. So like I said, they could be also trying to come towards you, let you know what was going on as far as these shady dealings. Because like I said, they don't want someone else airing their dirty laundry. They want to do it themselves. Hey, yo. That's funny. Now, whatever these shady dealings is, there is a court date that is going to be coming up over these shady dealings. So the courtroom might be the stage, but the real drama started long before the documents were filed. So there could have been some sort of documents filed because of some shady dealings. And we have envy vibes. So someone could have been envious of you, collective, that they were doing these shady dealings with. Envy wears many faces. Sometimes it shows up as fake support, fake concern, or unsolicited advice. So this person could have tried to give you fake support if they were actually envious of you, envious of the influence you get, envious of your money or the power that you held. And we have test results. So this could be involving some sort of test results. There could have been shady dealings in regards to whatever these results were, to try to deter someone's influence or power or mess up their money in some way. The guesswork is over and answers coming that will clarify everything or complicate it even more. So like I said, if this has to do with some sort of results that could have deterred someone's money, influence, and power, and this person had a hand in it that wants to come and have heart to heart with you, like I said, they could be wanting to tell you what was going on first before someone else comes and tell you, or before this court date comes up. So if you're called into court, unbeknownst to what's been going on, this person wants to come to you before this court date comes up. Then we have toxic ties. So this could have been someone that you had a toxic tie to. This isn't a victim-villain story. It's a messy entanglement where both sides are contributing to the destruction. So it could have been a lot of drama due to this entanglement. So like I said, they could have been dealing with someone that they were doing these shady dealings with. And it could have been to try to mess up your money, your influence, and your power. And now that their dirty laundry is being aired, there could be a court date about this. Let's see. Busted and disgusted. I know. And damn show wheels. Let's see, Spirit, who could be involved? So we got love in the reverse, Cancer energy. So there could be a Cancer involved in this, a Cancer that you had toxic ties with, that could be feeling disconnected towards you. So they could be disconnected from you, feeling imbalanced when it comes to love, feeling like they made the wrong decisions. They could be feeling like they're unequal to whoever they are with, and that's why they could be wanting to leave this person. If this is someone who is married, they could be filing for a divorce as well. That could be what the court date is about. They could be feeling like they were incompatible with whoever they were with, and this was just an unhappy relationship. They realized that it was just a toxic tie between them and whoever they were married to or in a long-term commitment with. What else for this reading, spirits? So we got anxiety in the upright. So this person could be having anxiety at this time, or if they were dealing with a Pisces energy, this Pisces could be having anxiety because this person wants to leave them, no longer feel compatible with them. So the Pisces could be in fear. They could be filled with negative emotions, not knowing how to feel, in deep unhappiness, on the verge of collapse, having the inability to cope or face life. They could be in mental pain, feeling guilty, remorseful, and in regret now that whatever shady dealings that they were doing, because this Cancer could have found out that this Pisces was doing some shady dealings, and that's why they may want to separate from this person. So now this Pisces could be in regret. Now that their dirty laundry has been aired and this person knows about it and want to divorce this person or leave this person. And then we have moving on. So like I said, they could be moving on from this Pisces energy. So now this Pisces could be feeling abandoned. They could be walking away, letting go, trying to travel away from the situation, escape a situation. They could be trying to escape this court date or escape what's going to happen at this court date. Maybe they know that they're going to be found guilty with whatever these shady dealings are. So they could be reaching their limits, trying to self-analyze, self-discover. They could be in deep introspection and just withdrawn at this time. Very disappointed in how things are going. Disappointed in themselves. Then we have endings in defeat in the upright. So there could also be a Gemini. So there could be a Cancer dealing with the Pisces, or Cancer dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces dealing with a Gemini as well. So these are just the signs of the people that could have been dealing with each other in regards to this situation. But whoever this Gemini is, if they're having an ending with a Cancer or a Pisces, they could be feeling like they are lacking faith at this time. They could feel like they've been betrayed. Maybe the person that they were with could have been two-timing them. So they could feel like this person was an enemy to them the whole time. So they could be speaking ill of this person. They could be guarded when it comes to this person, feeling like they failed to realize who this person was. So they could be having the inability to cope as well due to them trying to involve them in whatever these shady dealings are, that's now going to be taken to court. So they could feel cursed. They could feel like this person has cursed them. And then that's funny because on the top of my other deck, it say consequences. So someone could be suffering some sort of consequences for some shady dealings that they have been doing. No more running. The karma is catching up and someone's being held accountable. So someone definitely could be going to jail for whatever they have done. And they know that at this court date that they aren't going to be able to escape whatever this is. Because the dirty laundry has been aired. What else, Spirit? Then we got strength in the upright. So either this Gemini or these people, period, they could be trying to find strength. Someone could have Leo in their chart, or there could be a Leo involved in this messy situation. They could be trying to find the inner strength, the courage, the bravery, trying to remain self-confident, trying to tame themselves, control themselves. Because they could be in self-doubt. They could be doubting themselves, trying to focus, trying to remain patient when it comes to this situation. Any mo, plenty mo. Any mo, plenty mo tea. Any mo, plenty mo tea. I'm about to make a song. Any mo, plenty mo tea. Any mo, plenty mo tea. Yep. Alright, so we got the Knight of Swords in the upright. So someone could be wanting to have a big change, or there could be an Aquarius in this situation. They could be trying to seize the moment. They could be traveling towards someone or leaving someone. They could be being confident, whatever their decision is, whether to leave or stay. Then we have direct, honest, witty, talkative, impatient, impulsive, intellectual, and bold. So this person could be coming towards you, collective, being bold. This could be on an impulse. So they could just be jumping up and wanting to travel towards you to give you some sort of mental clarity. This could be the person wanting to have a heart-to-heart with you. Then we got the Ace of Swords in the upright. So like I said, they could be trying to travel towards you to give you some sort of clarity, be blunt and honest with you. They could be getting a new idea on how to come towards you. Or they could have a plan that they want to let you know about in regards to whatever they found out in order to have a victory. So they can have a new idea or a plan in order for them to have a victory, or you guys both to have a victory together. So they could have received some sort of mental clarity, and now they could be coming to you with whatever this clarity is. So they could have just recently had a breakthrough, and now they could feel like they're able to focus, able to communicate, because they could have received some sort of truth about someone or people that was involved in some sort of shady dealings. Or if this was the person that's getting a divorce from someone, leaving someone after gaining some sort of truth, they could feel like they have a vision and they want to carry this vision out. And they feel like they've gathered up enough strength to be able to carry this vision out, to be able to come towards you with confidence after being patient while trying to gather up this strength to come towards you. Whatever clarity this is that they want to share with you, so they could want to have a victory with you, collective. So they could have gotten a clarity about a Pisces and a Libra, whoever this Aquarius is. Tess, what's up? I'm telling you. What else, Spirit? Give me... Oh, whoa. I thought they was about to fall off. I was about to say, no! Alright, so we got live and learn. So this person could feel like they lived and they learned in a situation. Mistakes were made, but what matters is what's being done differently now. So like I said, this person could have gained some sort of clarity, gain some sort of truth, and now they see things for what they are, and they could be wanting to make a change, a big change when it comes to themselves or in regards to a situation, and they feel like they've learned from whatever this is. So they could have made a change in themselves. And we have real receipts. So they could have saw some receipts or gotten some real receipts in regards to something. This could be some screenshots. The screenshots were saved and the messages were archived. So they could have gotten some screenshots of some messages about something. The evidence is airtight and ready to blow up. So whatever these messages and screenshots that they received gave them truth about a situation, and now they could be wanting to come towards you, collective, with these receipts. And then we have ex drama. So this could be due to an ex. So they could have found some receipts on their ex causing drama. The past didn't stay in the past. An old flame is reigniting chaos, stirring up drama, or still has emotional pull. So they could have found these receipts or received these receipts from someone else about their ex who was stirring up drama because they still had an emotional pull to them. And then we have invite only. This person could be wanting to invite you out to be able to have this heart-to-heart and share with you whatever they found that gave them mental clarity, and that will give you mental clarity as well. Any mo, plenty mo, spirits. Any mo, what's the tea? Then we got numbing out. So someone could be numbing out because someone wants to come and invite you out so that they will be able to let you know what's been going on, or to reveal whatever receipts that they have of an ex that was causing drama. So the ex could be numbing out now that they're being found out about, their dirty laundry is out about some sort of shady dealings. They say they've got it under control, but the patterning is starting to show. When life gets heavy, their escape route is always chemical. So this could be someone who is heavily drinking or indulging in some sort of substance, trying to numb out. Let's get some more tarot. Tarot. Hello to anybody that I didn't speak to. Hello to everybody coming in. How's you doing? Alright, let's see. What else, Spirit? What else? So we got the store. So this could be Aquarius energy, like I said, that's wanting to come and invite you out somewhere. They could be wanting to bring peace in the situation. They could be hopeful about this. They could be finding some sort of inspiration, gaining the strength to come towards you and the courage. So they could be trying to get creative with how they come towards you. They could be wanting to renew things with you. They could be stepping into their spirituality. And they could be healing themselves after learning from a situation or learning from a person that they've dealt with. So now they could be on a healing journey. And they could be more positive. They could have faith in whatever this is that they're trying to come towards you and do. And then we have the World and the Upright. So they could feel like if they are able to do this, that they will have success with you, collective. After gaining some sort of truth, they could feel accomplished by whatever receipts that they have that has given them the truth in a situation. So like I said, they could be traveling towards you, collective, to complete something, finish something out, close something out. Or the fact that if they got a divorce from somebody, they could feel accomplished because they were able to close that cycle out with that person. And they could be very satisfied about the choice that they've made to close things out with that person. So now they could have a sense of wholeness. Then we have the King of Wands in the reverse. So there could be an Aries that was involved in this situation that they also could have receipts on, that was being rude, trying to bully you, collective. They could have tried to dictate things when it came to you. They could have tried to dictate things when it came to you closing out a cycle with them as well. If you were dealing with the Aries that was a bully, that was being rude towards you, you could have closed out a cycle with this person because they could have been a tyrant towards you. Very impulsive, very abusive, and nasty. So after closing this cycle out with this Aries energy, you could have stepped into this star energy as well. And you could have been hopeful, very inspired to close out this cycle with this person, which gave you creativity. So you could realize that your creativity could have came back to you. You could have felt a sense of peace after closing this cycle out with this person. And you could have rejuvenated yourself. And you could be someone who is very spiritual and on this healing journey as well. And now after closing this cycle out with this Aries, you could be more positive. Now, whoever the Aries is, they could have tried to bully you, be rude to you because they could have viewed you as this black sheep collective. They could have felt like you were rebelling against them, going against expectation, defying norms. And that's why they could have been bullying you, being nasty towards you, trying to abuse you. And like I said, someone could have receipts on this person and how they were bullying you. And we have third wheel. So this person could have been a third wheel, or they wanted you to be a third wheel to a situation that they had, whoever this Aries is. A side character is trying to write themselves into the main plot, but this story already has a leading duo. So like I said, they either try to be a third wheel when it came to a situation with you and an Aquarius, or this Aries could have tried to have you be a third wheel between them and an Aquarius, or them and someone else that they were involved with. And like I said, you could have just completed the cycle with this person, told them you wasn't willing to be no third wheel, no matter how much they tried to bully you, be nasty towards you, be rude towards you. You wasn't with being no third wheel, periods. And then we got back together. So you and someone else could be getting back together after someone wanted to be a third wheel to you guys' relationship, or after them trying to make you a third wheel. They could be trying to get back together with you. So the honeymoon round 2 has begun, but the real tea is in how long it will last. So if someone is trying to come towards you, get back together with you after trying to have you as a third wheel, yeah, I would think twice about that, because they may have not really changed, even though it said that they might have changed. They lived and they learned, but I don't know. It depends on how long it's been. And I would really just see the situation out, really see if the person has made a change. So I wouldn't make it easy for them. I really wouldn't. Then we have good karma. So you could be getting good karma, collective. Some done in good faith is coming back multiply. Energy never disappears, it circulates. So you could be getting good karma at this time for all the good that you have put out, collective. Now if this is you and you realize someone was trying to make you a third wheel, you could have just said bye Felicia and ghosted this person and let them do them, instead of trying to cause drama. Anymore. Any more, plenty more. What's the tea? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea? 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 I'm such a cornballa. Whoa, I wasn't expecting all that to come out now. So we got double life. Someone could have been living a double life. Like I said, they wanted you to be a third wheel to whatever situation that they had going on. Someone is juggling stories, identities, or relationships and hoping no one notices the overlap. So like I said, someone just wanted to try and get their way, have their cake and eat it too, live a double life, and they could have been juggling stories while doing this. So they could have been pretending like they weren't in a situation, or telling one person one thing and the other something else, trying to pretend to be someone that they are not. Then we have pulling the strings. So someone could have been pulling the strings, keep hitting whatever they were. Not what you know, it's who you can control. Like I said, this person could have been a tyrant, a bully, wanting to control you. Someone is orchestrating the situation to make sure they stay on top. So they want to control the situation, control the narrative, so that you would have no choice but to be a third wheel, or so you would be forced into being a third wheel, because they wanted to be on top, be able to live this double life and get everything that they wanted in the situation. And maybe they wanted to stay tied to you, collective, because they knew that you had good karma on your side. And we have troubled past. So this could be someone who has a troubled past, who likes to be this bully, this tyrant, likes to pull strings to keep control over you or over people in general, because they could have a troubled past. The past still lingers. It's buried. Its energy hasn't left the building. So whatever they went through in their past was enough to fuck them up in the present, pretty much. Then we had big break. So you could be getting a big break, collective. Like I said, you have good karma. A major moment is brewing. This could be the launch, the offer, or the shout out that changes everything. And then we have fake profiles. So someone could have been making a fake profile, trying to check up on you, or they could have been doing something in regards to this fake profile when it came to you, trying to either reach out to you off of this fake profile, or they could have been using this fake profile with your picture attached to it, pretending to be you. It's not just a filter, it's a full-on facade. The person being presented doesn't match the reality behind the screen. So like I said, someone could have been on a fake profile, pretending to be you, trying to do things under your name, under your picture. And then we have wedding day. So one of these changes could be an offer. This big break could be an offer. Someone wanting to come and marry you. And this could be someone that feel like they learned their situation. I say learned their situation. Learned from a situation, learned their lessons, and now they could want to come and marry you. There's a wedding going down from me to we. From uncertain to official, everything feels so much more defined now. So like I said, it could have took a lot for somebody to realize that you were actually the one that they were compatible with. Trying to break your heart only broke their heart in a situation. Trying to be controlling, trying to control you wasn't the way to go. Trying to have things their way, have their cake and eat it too, wasn't going to get them anywhere, because you was just going to close out this cycle and let them get the fuck on with the fuck on. So now they could be realizing that, and now want to have this heart to heart, have a clean slate with you. They feel like they learned their lesson, and now they want to come and marry you, collective. I want to marry you. Ooh. I forgot how this song goes. That's all I can hear. Let's see who it is. So we got poverty in the upright. So you could have been in poverty, collective, waiting on this big break, waiting for your good karma. So you could have been faced with temporary financial difficulties. There could have been some negative changes in your circumstances. And at one point you could have been feeling left out, suffering from financial loss, adversity as well. So you could have been struggling. You could be a Taurus, or you could have Taurus in your chart. Or there could have been a Taurus that put you in poverty. And then we have Queen of Wands in the reverse. Leo energy. So this Taurus, if they were doing something to put you in poverty, they could have been working with other people behind the scenes to do this. And one of these people could be this Queen of Wands in the reverse, a Leo who's very aggressive, demanding, overbearing, nosy, and a bully. So they could have been trying to bully you right along with this Aries. Could have been a Cancer also involved, Pisces, as well as a Gemini involved in trying to bully you. And like I said, they could have been doing things in regards to a fake profile. So they could have either been trying to bully you off of a fake profile, or they could have been doing something in regards to your name or your pictures so that you could get bullied from whatever they were doing off of this fake profile. Let's see. I want to pull a few more of these first. Oh yeah, I forgot about my cards. Let's see if we could get some major tea. Definitely. I agree. All right, Spirit, any additional messages for this reading? Any additional message? What's the tea? Give me the tea. So we got Skycrest Apartment Security. So something could have been happening in regards to Skycrest Apartment Security. If you live there, someone... Then we have side chick. So someone definitely either wanted you to be the side chick, this third wheel, or they could have had a side chick that they wanted to be a third wheel. And then we have a Sagittarius male. So a Sagittarius could have tried to have you as a side chick or someone else. And we have no time for them. But you ain't got no time for them, collective. You said, bye, Felicia. Ain't nobody being your side chick. Or if you want to have a side chick, I ain't with it. So no time for them or you. So maybe this is someone who didn't have time for you because they were too busy having time for whoever else that they were with, collective. Then we have illegal monitoring. So yeah, they could have been illegally monitoring you. This Leo could have been monitoring you as well, because we got nosy. So this is someone that could have been all up in your business, all up in the bee's knees, as well as a Pisces male. They could have been illegally monitoring you as well. Someone named could be Carell. Then we have stepmother. Someone's stepmother could be involved. But they could be bitter. So someone's stepmother could be bitter about someone wanting to marry you, collective. Then we got no. So maybe they ain't bitter about somebody wanting to marry you. They could be bitter about something else. Then we got wasting time. So it could also be a no to marrying this person, because they could just be coming in to waste your time, collective. Oh, and the Kool-Aid, don't know the flavor. And we had the DR. Someone could be from the Dominican Republic. And then we have hair appointment. You could have a hair appointment collective coming up soon. Or if you are choosing to get married and your wedding date coming up, you could have a hair appointment for that. Then we got lied on stand. So someone could have lied on stand in regards to a court date, something that was going on in the courts. So somebody could have lied about either what they were doing towards you, collective. Someone could have lied about someone being a side chick or whatsoever. Anymore. And we got trying to get away. So someone definitely is trying to get away from the situation. We did have, who that is? This Pisces that was trying to get away, trying to travel away from a situation that they could have caused or been involved with. And we did have Pisces male out here. So they could have been the one that was lying on the stand, and now they're trying to get away because they lied on the stand. Then we have Mason. Someone named could be Mason, or someone could be a Mason that is a part of all this or that was involved in this. Then we have loves to trigger you. So someone could love to trigger you. They could be a Mason who loves to trigger you, or Masons could love to trigger you, collective. They could have been doing something day and night trying to trigger you. And we have mad at the life they chose. So these people could be mad at the life they chose, and that's why they were trying to trigger you day and night. And we got a retired cop that could also be involved in all of this. This retired cop could be a Mason or part of these Masons who tried to trigger you day and night because they're mad at the life that they chose. Then we got proposing. So someone definitely is wanting to come in and propose to you, collective. And we have puts on the show to make you look bad and makes them look innocent. So someone that was doing something towards you could have been putting on a show in order for you to look bad and them to look innocent, knowing that they were the ones behind the scenes orchestrating shit. Any more for the collective spirit? Any mo, plenty mo, what's the tea? Any mo, plenty mo, what's the tea? So we got defamation of character. So these people could have tried to defame your character, and that's why there could be a court date coming up. As this could be taken to court. And then we have in 3 weeks. So this court date could be in 3 weeks, happening in 3 weeks. Then we got scams for a living. So these people could like to scam for a living, and they could have tried to scam you by defaming your character. So maybe they tried to make it seem like you were the one doing something behind a fake profile or behind this profile that they made up of you because they wanted to scam people to make a living. And like I said, there could be receipts about this. Their dirty laundry could be being aired. Because they was definitely doing some shady dealings. And it could have all been money for them to be able to make a living. Then we got bowling. You could be going out bowling, or you could have recently went out bowling. Someone named could be Susan. Then we have Virgo. You could be a Virgo collective, or there could be a Virgo involved. Then we have a therapist paid to work with officials. So there could have also been a therapist involved in all this. They could have been paid to work with these officials to try to say that you didn't know what you were talking about, try to deem you as having an illness or deem you as crazy so that they could get away with doing this to you. Then we have a cleaner slash janitor could be involved, or you could be a cleaner or janitor. This could be a Cancer that's a cleaner or janitor that's involved in all of this as well. Then we have proposing to gain access to your finances. So whoever this is that's trying to propose to you, trying to marry you, they are only wanting to marry you to gain access to your finances because they know that this court date is bound to happen and you will be getting, where is that, a big break because you got good karma. And because they know that, like I said, they want to have ties to you, tie themselves to you because they know that you have good karma attached to you and you about to get a big break due to everybody dirty laundry being aired out about what they have been doing to you. Then we got Delaware. Someone could be from Delaware. So whoever this is that's trying to propose, they could be from Delaware or traveling to or from as well. Any mo? Any mo, plenty mo. What's the tea? Any mo, plenty mo. What's the tea? And we got an Aquarius female that could also be involved in all of this. A Gemini female as well. And like I said, fake pages, fake profile. So this Gemini female and this Aquarius female could have been making fake pages to either keep tabs on you, be nosy when it came to you, or to do something on these fake pages with your name or with your picture attached to it. Whoever this Gemini female and this Aquarius female is. And we got plays an instrument. So you could play an instrument, collective, or someone else that's involved in this. They could play an instrument. And we have in recovery from surgery. So you could have had surgery recently and you could be in recovery. Or someone that plays an instrument that had a hand in this, they could be in recovery because they could have had some sort of surgery. Any more spirits? Any more? And we got insurance agent. So this could be an insurance agent that's in recovery from surgery. And we have 10/17. So something significant could have happened October 17th. Or whoever this insurance agent, they could have been recovering from surgery since October 17th. And we have well kept. So you could be someone who's well kept, collective. You could be a warehouse worker, or there could be a warehouse worker involved. Then we have trying to tap into your sexual energy by any means in order to manifest. So some of the things that these people could have been doing towards you is trying to tap into your sexual energy because they know that you have the ability to manifest and they know that you come with good karma, that you have good karma attached to you. So in any way that they could get some shit up off you, they was damn sure doing it. Any more? Any more? Any more? What's the tea? Ooh, so they was also doing moon magic on you, collective. They could have been doing moon magic on you because they knew that you were gifted. And that's why they also was trying to tap into your sexual energy because they know that you're someone that's gifted. And they knew that if they could tap into your energy, that they would be able to manifest off of your gifts. Someone could be a spark driver that's involved in this. Then we have getting what you need to leave the situation. So like I said, you could be completing a cycle, closing out a cycle, and you could be getting what you need to be able to do this. And we have new love. You could be getting new love after closing out a cycle with someone else who wanted to be a tyrant towards you, a bully towards you, wanted you to be third wheel. You could be leaving this situation and then getting new love. And we have blue eyes, so you can have blue eyes or someone else can have blue eyes. Maybe this new love of yours got blue eyes. And they could be a spark driver. They could be giving what you need, giving you what you need to leave a situation. And we have backup plans. So this could be a backup plan, or they could have a backup plan. Ooh. All right. Let me get some multi with the accounts. Any more, plenty more. What's the T? Oh shit. Look how I just stood up there. So someone could be numbing out. They could be self-medicating. They could be indulging in addictions that they have. So this could be them drinking or doing their choice of drug. But they could be indulging in whatever this addiction is. And we already had numbing out here. So somebody definitely numbing out, trying to escape the situation through their addictions. And they could be having irrational behavior because this numbing out could not be working, or because they doing too much drugs or drinking too much. They could be acting irrational and having irrational behavior. And then we have dirty money, because they know that they was getting dirty money. They could have been laundering money, trying to launder money under, like I said, your name, your picture, trying to have you attached to this, trying to make it seem like you were the one that was stealing. When they were stealing, they could have been stealing from you, collective. So they could have been doing a lot of illegal things, and now that their dirty laundry is coming out and they're getting caught up, having to go to court for this dirty money that they've been making, now they want to numb out and indulge in their addictions. Then we got Bonnie and Clyde. So this could have been a Bonnie and Clyde couple that was making this dirty money, laundering money, trying to steal money from people, because they felt like they were ride or die, like it was them against the world, and they were dedicated to each other, dedicated to making this dirty money. Then we got love bombing. So someone is definitely want to come in and love bomb you, and they're going to come in trying to act like they want to have this heart-to-heart, be blunt and honest with you, but they could want to come in, be overly attentive, shower you with affection, but it's all for their personal gain, because like I said, if they coming in trying to propose, they could be just wanting to propose to you for your finances, because they know that you're about to have a big break, especially if you were someone that they were stealing from. Any more? So we got extra. So someone could be being extra. They could be trying too hard, trying to come in, trying to force you to speak with them, be with them. And they could be being very dramatic, trying to start things, because they could want you to be their boo, want to have an official status with you, an exclusive relationship, but they could still be trying to see you and other people. So Like I said, they just coming in for their personal gain. Want to come in, love bomb you, act like they want to marry you, just be with you, act like they learned their lesson in the situation when really they didn't. They're just coming in to have an open relationship with you, still be able to deal with other people while getting finances from you. Then we have skirt. Quick getaway, the runner escaping. So like I said, someone could be trying to escape the situation now that they know their ass is caught up. And then we got turn. So they could have indulged in this lifestyle because they were too busy getting turned up, wanting to be a party animal, indulge in sex, drugs, and alcohol, surface pleasures. And now that them being this party animal has gotten them into some shit they can't get their ass out of, now they want to escape the situation. Yeah. I'm about to say, where are my other cards at? They sitting in my face. Ain't that cray? Alright, we gonna get last few messages, then we gonna end this reading out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, means. Alrighty, Spirit, please give me the messages to close this out. So we got make or break. So you could have been in a rock and a hard place and needed to make a choice, whether if you were going to let this situation make or break you. So whatever choice that you made, if you decided to let this situation make you, you could have bossed up or chose to boss up in the situation. Now, if you allowed it to break you, you could have just given up. Then we have marriage proposal. Once again, this shit done came out like 4 times. So somebody definitely trying to come in and propose to you, collective, claiming that they want to take things to the next level, claiming that they want a union. But like I said, I would take things slow with that person. Do not rush into things with this person because they could just be coming in to be attached to your finances. They know that you're about to have a big break from whatever these people have been doing behind the scenes towards you. If they were stealing your money, trying to make it seem like you were doing something, whatever it is that they were doing is going to cause for you to get a big break. And whoever this is that's coming in, they want a piece of it. So be careful. Choose wisely. And we have celestial alignment, star seed activation. So you could be a star seed. Like I said, you could be someone who is gifted, and this is why there could have been people attacking you, trying to tap into your sexual energy, trying to be attached to you in any way that they could, doing moon magic on you, trying to manifest off of you because they knew that you were a star seed and you've been activated. So people just want to feed off of you and what you're attached to and what you're coming into. Any more last messages for this reading, spirits? Any more, plenty more. What's the tea? What's the finishing tea? And we got karma. So like I said, we got good karma out here for you, collective, but this could be good or bad. What seeds did you plant? If you planted good seeds, you know you got that good karma on your side. If you planted bad seeds, you know you got bad karma on that ass. Pause. No homo. Anymore. And we got spiritual awakening. So you could have had a spiritual awakening, collective. Something has activated you. Like I said, your star seed has activated because of this spiritual awakening. Maybe going through everything that you were going through when it came to love, as well as people trying to steal from you, people trying to accuse you of things, everything that you've been going through in regards to these people that were around you. And it could have caused you to go through a spiritual awakening. So it could have been hard for you to activate your gifts because you could have been coming up against a lot, as well as a lot of people, because they wanted your gifts for themselves. They wanted the energy that you were attached to so they could manifest for themselves instead of you. And this could have just been very difficult going through this. And that's why we have the make or break, because this situation could have made or broke you. So it's all up to you on which way that went. So whatever you chose to do in the situation, you know how that went. Then we have cutting through the BS. So you could have had to cut through the BS of this situation because you had a lot of people around you that just wasn't for your best interest. They were being shady around you, collective, in it for their own personal gain. So you could be a truth teller, head over heart, confident and analytical, and that is what allowed you to cut through the BS of what was going on around you. Any mo. Alright, so we got nature. So you could be in nature collective, or you may need to get into nature so that you could connect with Mother Gaia and get grounded. And then we have diamond in the rough. So you could be this diamond in the rough. You could be a rare one of a kind, under pressure, overlooked, and turning into something great. So all of this could have caused you to learn your lesson when dealing with certain people in certain situations, and just going through everything that you've been going through in regards to these people and whatever they tried to throw at you could have had you under pressure. But you could have turned out to be a diamond. You turned into something great instead of allowing the situation to break you. So you allowed it to mold you and not break you. And now you could be this rare one of a kind, this diamond in the rough. But yeah, collective, that is your reading. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please like, share, and subscribe. And like I said, anybody wanting a personal reading, have any questions, want to have event session, that information is in the description box. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good rest of the day. Deuces, you know what I'm saying? I holla, 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 holla.